Fire is for fire-resistant podcast with your host, Fred and Bert. Fire resistance podcast with your host, Fred and Nan.
So, how's your day going? How was your stream? Tell me about your stream, man. Yeah, tell me about your stream. Tell me a little bit about your stream. Tell me, was it your dream? Tell me, was it you or me? Oh, tell me, how was your stream? Ooh, tell me, how was your stream? Oh, fire resistant, fire resistant, fire resistant, resistant, baby, tonight. Why don't you tell me how your stream was? Why don't you tell me how your stream was? Why don't you tell me? Why don't you tell me? Why don't you tell me how your stream was? Tell me how your stream was. Yeah. Tell me how your stream was. Why don't you tell me? Why don't you tell me how you? Why don't you tell me how your stream was? Why don't you tell me? Tell me how your stream was. Why don't you tell me? You gotta tell me how your stream was. 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 Why don't you tell me how your stream was?
Fire is for fire-resistant podcast. Fire is for fire-resistant podcast with your host, Fred and Fire resistance podcast with your host, Fred and
Fire is for fire-resistant podcast. Fire is for fire-resistant podcast with your hosts, Fred and Dirt.
Oh, fire is for fire-resistant podcast. Dum 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 dum. Oh, fire is
for fire resistant podcast. Fire is for fire resistant podcast. With your hosts, Fred and Nerd. Fire resistant podcast with your hosts, Fred and Nerd.
It's a fire resistant podcast. Hosted by Fred and Nerd, talking everything from wrestling to Jesus. Tune in and listen, you don't know what you might be missing. It's a fire resistant podcast. Hosted by Fred and Nerd, talking everything from wrestling to Jesus. Tune in and listen, you don't know what you might be missing. Going live from Twitch, make sure you listen in. I thank all of you for listening. It's a fire resistant podcast. Hosted by Fred and Nerd, talking everything from wrestling to Jesus. Tune in and listen. You don't know what you might be missing. It's a fire resistant podcast. Hosted by Fred and Nerd, talking everything from wrestling to Jesus. Tune in and listen. You don't know what you might be missing.
Let's see.
What did you do?
Well, I brought us over from, there we go. Sorry, now I got to do it all over again.
Oh my goodness.
Now I have to do it all over again. They didn't hear me. They didn't hear me sing it. Happy birthday, dear Fred. Happy birthday to you. Now I'm going to flash my boobs.
Thanks.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Fred.
birthday,
We
y'all.
got Purple Boar. We saw you in there.
Purple Boar.
We were screaming and shouting Purple Boar, and you couldn't even hear us because we didn't have. I upgraded us from Windows whatever to Windows 11 right before stream. It literally finished at like what was it, 7:47 is when it finally opened up. So
Yep.
I rearranged my audio a little bit. We got it going, but we're back. I opted out of Windows 11. Well, here's the reason why I got us to Windows 11 is I updated my home computer and everything runs better. It's the first time in the history of all Windows that I've updated. That it is the first time in the history of Windows for me personally that whenever I have updated, it actually it didn't pick up. It didn't pick up that I turned it on. First time in history that it actually wasn't a dumpster fire. There we go. So
it's cooking.
My home computer actually runs extremely better, like a lot better since the update. So everything opens quicker. The RAM, whatever you want to call it, the way that Windows uses RAM is much better. So I said, let me try update it here. Not that this computer that we're using is doing anything wrong, but like I'm thinking, hey, If we can get it to run better, why not? Right, Fred?
Right.
All right, let me get this back where we had it before. Purple Board, you missed a great show yesterday. You missed us by 1 day. Fred's sister was here,
My
and
baby
she punched him in the leg multiple times. It was amazing.
He giggled every time.
I giggled like a schoolgirl every single time.
I winced like a big dog because my sister can hit like a man.
Yeah, Carney, you missed it yesterday. Let me see if I can pull this clip up so that way you guys can see it. I had to eat a bean yesterday, and whenever I ate this stinking bean, I tried to do my sexy voice or my sexy growl, and it did not work well for me. So, Fred, would you mind if I started the stream off with this
Hammer
clip? from
down,
you?
hit it.
Here we go. Let's do this real quick. Let's bring it up to the beginning. Let's make sure it's not going to blow everybody's ears out. And here we go. The bad air at each other. No. I won't not do that. Here we go.
Dog food, dog food.
Oh gosh.
Dog food. Yay! Is it dog food?
That's so bad. They should not do that to you. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, who's the person that made him do that?
What?
The person that made him eat that.
The Will of Doom.
I know, but-
Gamer put in the word gospel. When it puts gospel in the chat, it does this.
Okay, no, the one that made him eat the bean.
No, the Will of Doom.
Oh, that was Thrasher.
No, the Will of Doom made me do that.
I know, but who's the person that asked for it?
Thrasher.
Thrasher? Atlanta
We have a black
Thrasher?
screen,
The love of
dude.
his life.
The love of my life. How do we have a black screen?
I don't know.
Hold on.
It's a black screen, by the way, guys.
Okay, hold on real quick. Fred, talk to Chad. It's your birthday. Why fix this?
It's my birthday. The video ain't playing.
Yeah, hold on real quick.
Usually growl doesn't work very good. That's weird. Yeah, my sister was here. She came down and spent my birthday with me. And it was very cool. This is the birthday plans. Y'all are watching it. My sister, I put her back on the train today, headed back north to her house. And that's kind of what's up.
All right, I figured it out.
Did you?
When I made the update, it switched our screens. So here we go. Let's try this again. This time without the oops. You guys got the audio. Now you get to see it live.
Here we go.
No. I won't not do that. Here we go.
Dog food, dog food.
Oh gosh.
Dog food. Yay! Is it dog food?
That's so bad. They should not do that to you. I'm so sorry.
And still no.
Okay, who's the person that made him do that?
Hold on. I think is it really far behind? Yeah, that's why. You know, Fred won't mind his own business over there.
I'm going to refresh.
Even on his
The person
birthday.
that made him eat that.
The Will of Doom.
I know, but-
Gamer put in the word gospel. When it puts gospel in the chat, it does this.
Okay, no, the one that made him eat the bean.
No, the Will of Doom.
Oh, that was Thrasher.
No, the Will of Doom made me do that.
I know, but who's the person that asked for it?
Thrasher.
Thrasher? Atlanta Thrasher?
The love of his life.
The love of my life.
That does smell remarkably like dog food.
I'm trying to get it down.
It smells like dog food.
It smells just like old time Bolo. You remember Bolo?
Yes. Like it took us 3 times. The audio was ruined several times, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, Fred, what did you do today for your birthday?
I got up and we got out of the house because my wife had to work tonight. So my sister and I left and went to town. We were out of the house by 9:30. We went and gotten some eat. We went to goofing around and drive around town. I went and got some blood work done
Yeah.
and went to the church at lunch at noon and went to the prayer meeting. They're going to start doing a Tuesday prayer meeting every week from 12 until 1. I'm going to try to start going to that.
Yeah.
And then we went and had some more food, and we goofed off, and I took her to the train station.
Put her
And
back
I
on
went
the
and got
train.
my new hearing aids.
Fred can hear once again.
Or I can hear again like before I lost my hearing. It's crazy. I didn't know that everything made noise. Everything. Like the car, when I step on the gas in my car, my little Camry, it's like, wow. Yeah, stop it.
Does it sound like this?
No. No, not quite. But it really makes a lot of noise, and the road makes a lot of noise. And
Yeah.
the tires make a lot of noise. When
can
I
hear it
went
now.
outside and peed on the grass, it's surprising that when you pee on the grass, it makes noise. I didn't know that. It's crazy.
All right, let's see. They said video isn't playing. What's the B-Day plans? Does that mean Fred gets a wheel spin of doom? If he wants a wheel spin of doom, he can have one.
Sure, spin it. Why not?
Oh, my goodness. What if it lands on Fred Bean?
I'll eat it.
Fred Bean.
Earn bean.
It landed on a sketch.
Oh Lord.
What do you want to? What do you want to draw for yourself?
No,
All right.
I shall not.
It always lands on Earn Bean after this. See, it always does.
I'll eat it for you.
No, I got it.
I'll eat it.
It's your birthday.
I'll eat it.
Fred's gonna eat it for his birthday. Even though
It's
I
the
said,
white one.
let me see.
That one.
It's either going to be birthday cake,
Or boogers.
dirty dishwater.
Oh Lord.
Because I'm your friend, Fred.
Pick me a birthday cake.
No, this is my cross to bear, sir.
What?
It says Earn Bean for Fred, for Frodo.
For Frodo.
Oh my!
Is it dirty socks?
No,
Or
it's
dishwater.
It's definitely dirty dishwater.
Well, I'm glad I didn't eat it.
And I don't really have. I'm gonna have to do this.
Those
are old.
So there's still sour
Those are-
gummy bears.
Those will break my teeth. Happy birthday, Fred.
Thank you.
I'm glad it had to be at my expense after I brought you such an awesome
That
slice
piece
of cake.
That piece of cake was really good.
All right, here we go.
There you go.
Now it tastes like chocolate dirty dishwasher water.
Chocolate dirty dishwater. How funny. So Purple Board, how are you doing, girl? How's school? How's your surgery? How's your gizzard doing after your surgery? Did you make a full recovery?
All right, let's see here. Ryzen says, Purple, have we met? I feel like I've seen you around a time or two, but not much. Purple Board comes around ever so often.
Yeah.
She hangs out with us for a few streams, and then she disappears on us.
I know.
And then she comes back.
It's like she has a life or something.
Yeah. Well, there's that, and, I'm sure you weird her out.
I do.
Yeah.
You think I weird her out?
I don't talk to her.
Why would I weird her out?
I don't talk to her.
Really?
You get mad when I do. Let's see. Purple Board says, food is the best. Who's old Tom Bolo from the clip? Your sister was describing the smell of that dog food that I ate. She said it was...
Alpo.
Oh.
Old school Alpo dog food. And it did smell remarkably like Alpo dog food. It was like, wow.
Yeah, Purple Board picked up on that when you said you peed on the grass. Why did you even say that? You've had a day of new sounds and you had to choose when you peed on the grass.
What's this the last thing I did a while ago before I came in?
I'm gonna have to. It's stuck in my teeth.
Oh, that's funny. Let's see. Okay, now was Earn Fred's sister yesterday? No, it was my real sister. You saw her on the clip.
She kept punching Fred in the leg. It was amazing.
She did. She punched me a couple of times.
It was amazing.
I'm going to say buff instead of buffalo from now on. It's easier to say, and buff chickens are cooler. Buff chickens are incredibly cool. Critically Red is here. He says, hey there.
What's critically Red? How are you doing?
Hey, Red.
It's Fred's birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday to me.
He's 600 years old today.
Let's see. Purple Board says, school is good. Graduate this May. I'm interviewing for an engineering position currently. Most likely I made it to the second round of technical interviews with Riven. Really? That's incredible. That's incredible. Full recovery. Unfortunately, may have MS. Getting tested this March on the 28th, but no biggie. I'm young and mostly functional. Well, awesome. I hope you don't have it. That's a terrible diagnosis. Father, we ask you to bring healing to this thing that's the symptoms of MS, that you spare Purple from this ailment. For your glory, Father, in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Dumper says, if you didn't tell Fred, you can mute the mic and tell him there's a shared with you on a Discord. Mm-hmm. Critically read. I remember my 600th birthday.
What's up, PT Stress?
Congratulations. Hey, PT. It's my birthday.
I'm going to mute the mic real quick. All right.
Bless you.
PT Stress is in the house. What's up, PT Stress? He says, happy birthday, Fred.
Thank you, sir. Thank
Report
you.
says, thanks for the kind words.
Absolutely, girl.
You know, we were talking about going up to Chicago. Maybe we should go up there so that way we can pray over before the test.
Yeah.
I always whisper, yes, I do. Critically Red says he remembers his 600th birthday. How many years ago was that?
300.
Whoa. Babes for Fred's birthday. Hey. You know?
It'll have to be next Monday.
Next Monday?
Yeah. Because I'm working. I'm working on a 4-day shift right now, starting tomorrow.
Okay.
Somebody just wished me happy birthday. Who did that?
So, I think that's a good idea. But which babes do we meet at? And do we skip stream for it?
What?
I said, do we skip stream for it?
Next Monday? No.
Then how do we do
Do
babes?
it Monday afternoon.
Afternoon.
Yeah, for lunch.
I work.
Take off.
Maybe. We'll see. So when's Fred's retirement? I don't even know if Fred knows the word retirement. PT says, oh yeah. Work. And I apologize for eating in y'all's ears. You know how much I hate doing that. But I ate a bean, and the bean's still stuck in my teeth. And it was dirty dishwater.
Oh, yeah, work.
By the way, PT Stress, I found a place that is like Texas Day Brazil, but it's half the price. I know it might be a drive for you, but maybe if we all shut up that place, you know, we could all like come back to the stream and just hang out and fall asleep in a meat slumber. Fogo de Chao I think is more expensive than Texas Day Brazil. This is like a small hole-in-the-wall place that if you were driving by, you would not know. The only reason I know that this place exists is there's a guy at my church that went there for his birthday, and he tagged himself in it. And I was like, hey, I've never heard of that steak place before. What is it? And he's like, dude, it's like Texas Day Brazil, but like half the price. So my wife and I went there for the CEO goes to our church.
What?
The CEO of
Fogo de Chao?
Sounds like. Anyways.
Favor time.
Yeah, I know. We got this guy. He's 60 years old. He needs some meat in his life.
No discount.
No discount.
Sorry.
Then we're going to the place I was just talking
We're
about.
going to the cheap place.
We're going to the cheap place. And
We're going to go to Taco Casa.
That would make more sense if we're like, all right, everybody.
That's funny.
We're not going to Babes. We're going to Taco Casa.
Babes is better. So Purple says, oh, one more thing. I'm no longer vegan. Upgraded to vegetarian. Removing Dave made milk less painful.
Nice.
Awesome.
Let's see. Fucking Chow. Yep. Pirate Booty. Road trip tonight. I mean, if we went to Sam's Club, we could just walk in there, get it, turn around, and go.
It's 8 o'clock. They close at 8, don't they?
I don't know what time they close.
I think they do.
Let's see. PT says we did get a gift card though, so we went yesterday. Look at the weird flex on PT's dress.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, you know what's
What
really
I did.
He's like, hey, you know what's good, Fogo de Chao? I did that yesterday. I'm just kidding. Anyways, what's interesting?
She left in a coma. The wife's never been. She left in a coma.
Hey, here's what I'll tell you. You know, I can't remember if you PT. I don't know if you've seen my wife because we've streamed together a few times. I just don't know if you were in here when we have. She's like all of
thing.
like 105, 106 pounds, right? And I was very, very, very surprised at that woman. She kept up. She kept up. You literally ate a skewer of top sirloin. Here's what I'll tell you, and I'm sure since you've been there, you'll understand that like we remember the beginning and we remember the end, but like all the meat in the middle was just
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
good
Yes.
stuff, good stuff.
Bring food.
But
meat.
what's interesting is we got, I don't even know what kind of steak it was, but it was, yeah, he says you had no clue what I ate in the middle. That's why we call it a meat parade.
It's a meat parade.
Because you remember the beginning and you remember the ending. But the ending was a pork chop that was dry, that drank every single solitary bit of liquid in my mouth. I'm Border Dude. What's going on?
Hey,
Welcome to the
Border
stream.
Dude.
Thanks for the follow.
Thank you.
But ultimately, we got this thing. I don't even know what kind of we should open it. Ooh.
Call it meat parade.
But we got this piece of steak or meat, beef, whatever you want to call it, and it was wrapped in bacon. It was amazing. It wasn't
Filet mignon.
It wasn't filet because they brought us something different that they said, here, do you want some filet? Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Yes. So either way, since you
that's funny.
since you've been to these kind of places before, maybe we should go. Maybe I introduce you to this place. This place that I'm talking about is owned by. It's not a Texas de Brazil or Fogo de Chao. It's a local mom and pop shop that's owned by, I'm assuming, a Hispanic couple. And I mean, we went. It was $35 a plate, but when my buddy went, it was $25 a plate. So if you go in the middle of the week and not on the weekend, it's cheaper. So if we went on Monday for Fred's birthday, it would be $25 a plate.
Yeah.
Well, Christy might get mad if I go back so soon.
Bring her.
No, we got kids.
Bring them.
No. That's I can tell you right now. If I brought my daughter there, I would throw her out the door. I'm full. Purple Board says, well, instead of tacos, I had lunch at this place that I'm 90% sure is laundering money. $5 burgers, baskets, plus 2 patties, cheese, all the toppings, side of cheese curds, and a drink, and a refill of your choice.
Wow.
Wait a minute.
$5 for $5.
Wait a minute. When you say your refill of choice, do y'all not get free refills up there in Illinois?
No.
What is that? Is that a Texas
That's a
thing?
thing.
Is that a Texas thing where we
It
just
is a
get free
thing.
refills?
It is a thing.
Y'all get charged for refills up there? Let's see. We should. Yep, we read that. Maybe not now. I see that in a text. I'll pass on eating there.
Hey. You said it. Call it meat parade.
Purple Board says, pretty sure that's the name of the Pride Parade.
And it's in June.
Wow. Dang.
The train just jumped off the tracks.
Let's see. Carney says, hey, I could be a part of that. I could do dessert, maple bacon funnel cakes. Yes.
Maple bacon
Funnel cakes.
funnel cakes. It sounds
Amazing.
delicious.
There's a place in St. Charles called
Tucanos.
Canos.
They have all you can eat meat.
So, it sounds like what we need to do is we need to go up to Missouri to this Tucanos and have us a meat parade along with a dessert of maple bacon funnel cakes.
Wow. And Purple Board says, not for beer. Look for meat parade pride, and all I get is veggie pride instead. PT says no, and you ding dong.
Oh,
Earn, check your Discord. Something you and Fred will like.
No.
what?
You ding dong. Earn, check your Discord says dumper.
Okay.
Dumper.
Possible says sounds like diabetes.
Diabetes. Listen, we clearly need to just go to State Fair and see who pukes first.
True.
I'd pull the Sugar Shack up there. You mean down here?
Zimmy Jimmy is in the house. Zimmy Jimmy says, charge for refills. Somebody get a rope. That's true. Look at that. Drinking out of the fire resistant podcast is what's going on for Fred's birthday.
What is that?
That's our cup.
Why don't we have cups?
Because you
Why
haven't.
don't I have some of
because
those?
you haven't bought one for yourself.
What?
It's in the store, bro.
We have a store?
Happy birthday to you. Oh my goodness. Let's see.
Neva's here.
What's up, Nivea?
And Kansas. Welcome,
Yeah.
Kansas.
Navia.
Neva.
Navia. Listen, we clearly need to just go. Oh, you read that.
Go
I'll
to the
pull.
State Fair and see who pukes first.
I'll pull the Sugar Shack up there. I mean, down there.
Down here. We're south.
Texas is so big, we're right next to you, though. Let's see. Purple Board says Fred just shows up and doesn't ask questions, doesn't he? Most of the time. No, I said I'd pull the Sugar Shack to Tucanos Meat Parade. Oh, okay.
No.
Yes.
No. No.
That might actually kick you out
No.
because you take some of their business, right?
No, because they just do.
Because, like, as people are walking, they're like, ooh, look, there's a Sugar Shack, and then just spend all their money at your place as soon as they see what you make.
Sugar Shack.
After they see what you make.
Bah, bah, bah.
And by the way, I'm not a fan of Carney Baker right now, by the way.
Why?
Because she's the one that suggested me or you get a wheel spin of doom. If she wouldn't have done that, I wouldn't have to eat that stinking bean.
Oh, my goodness. How long are you going to cry about that?
Until the end of the stream,
Okay.
which is right now.
Hey, Solomon, happy 60th, Fred. Love you, brother. Thank you, Solomon. You're an awesome young man. Thank you. That's very thoughtful. Thank you very much.
Hello, Solomon. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, Solomon, can I
I'm
have
going to stop.
can I have a card too?
I feel so bad doing it.
Can I have a card too? Because I
Hello.
can do better than that.
Hello. I'm never doing that again. I'm never
Can
doing
I
that.
have an Asian card? Because I can beat that.
Then do it.
I don't have a card.
Yeah, you do.
I do not. I have to be. I have to be issued a card so that it's not offensive.
It's even with the card, I'm offended by myself. Hello, Fred.
Lordy mercy.
Zibby Jimmy says last night was great. Fred, thanks for sharing. Her, meaning your sister.
Yep. Thank you, sir.
Purple Board says I actually got my sugar restricted and I have never been the same. Every time that I go past the that sugar place that's downtown Fort Worth and at Grapevine Mills Mall, when I'm with every time I walk past, I'm like, I always think of Purple Board.
Because of the sugar?
Yeah, because of the sugar.
Yeah.
You've invaded my mind. I hate it.
You just made me think of a scene from Sandlot.
You play ball like a girl. Who said that?
Rhizome.
Rhizome. Let's see. So it's Solomon Super Cool. It says rice to
Oh,
meat. What?
He said I gave you your card when you were in Modesto. I saw. Thank you very much.
Hello, Solomon. Thank you for joining us.
Hey Solomon, can I have a card too?
I feel so bad.
Can I have a card too? Because I can do better than that.
Hello.
Whoa.
These are guilt-free earned. So here's one for you.
I just knew it. I just knew. I don't want to read it, but I have to because I have to verify that it's probably for me. You know, earlier whenever I was eating that stupid donut, beans are guilt-free earned. So here's another one for you.
Wow.
I knew I shouldn't eat that donut. Now I really don't have anything. I'm not gonna eat another donut. Okay, I'll take that too. I'll take that. It landed on Juicy Pear or Booger. Both of them are terrible. Can you read chat and stop staring at me?
I was watching you. Purple says, I'm a parasite. My boss went to Fort Worth the other day and didn't even think about you guys are near there. Didn't even think about you guys are near there. Yeah, we are very near there. Solomon is laughing.
Stop laughing at us, Solomon.
He says, I'm in tears. I love it.
There it is. It's green because it's Juicy Pear or Booger. And because it is green, it is now showing up as nothing.
Invisible. I can verify that
so
there
here
is
we
a
go.
bean.
Here we go.
There is a bean in his hand.
Oh, look, it's nothing. Get out of here. Here it is. So, like, here we go. Watch. You go. Oh, look. Okay.
No, you picked that up off the table.
Here we go. The problem with this one is, yeah, it's Booger.
Oh yeah, it's Booger.
Because this one you have to let you have to let the juices hit your taste buds. Because pear's not good, and neither is Booger.
Yeah, the Booger's definitely not good.
Oh yeah, I know. Trust me, Fred, I know. Carney says, wow, you guys didn't read my comment. I was trying to, but Fred doesn't care about what people type. Right there. I was trying to get him to read it, but he doesn't care.
You'd be surprised lots of restaurants want food trucks in the parking lot earn. The Wheel of Doom being, it's not my fault. You took the one for the team so Fred didn't have to eat it. Dirty Dishwasher was for his birthday. Thank you
Look,
very
it
much.
landed on Aaron Bean.
Our next mission is to get Fred a coffee mug.
By the way, I'm not really mad. I'm just kidding.
Purple board clip to clip up there too.
That's a Fred Agent card.
I saw. Thank you very much. I saw. Thank you very much. Thanks, Purple. Oh, goodness gracious. Neva says he loves Juicy Pear.
Oh, of course he didn't eat them.
That crazy little shack beyond the tracks and all that. Anonymous Cheer gave us 100 bits. Thanks.
Anonymous Cheer, thank you so much.
Father, continue to bless Anonymous in all of their travels and adventures. Thank you for their faithfulness to us.
True. Thank you,
Talk
Anonymous
about
Cheer.
talked with a famous person and didn't even know it till later. If you can't see the bean, did he really? He did eat it. I watched. Cactus Jack says, happy birthday, Fred. Here's to another 60, brother. Thank you.
Cactus Jack.
I hope we're in heaven before then, sir.
We have Cactus Jack followed us in April of 2020, and we have not seen Cactus Jack since April of 2020. How are you doing? It's been almost 2 years.
Hey, Jack. How you been, brother?
Jack,
It's cool you popped back in on my birthday.
Jack came in right before we shut down the country, or right at the beginning when we shut down the
Yeah.
country, and now he's coming back right when everyone's lifting. So maybe he was hiding this whole entire time. So let's see.
Let's see. I saw. Thank you very much. He said there's a place in Fort Worth, Stockyards, that has all-you-can-eat ribs. It's Riscoos or something like that?
Riskies.
Riskies, yeah.
Who said that?
Seem or possible?
Yeah. Riskies. Actually, I want to say that every Riskies location, because I've eaten at a Riskies, quite a few Riskies that have that. Generally, it's only during lunch hours. Because my buddy that took me to Texas Day Brazil also took me to Riskies.
I saw. Thank you very much.
Yes.
No, I don't use AARP.
I do.
They are a liberal mess. I use AMAC, AMAC. They have a more conservative views than AARP. It's the same thing.
Yeah, AARP last year took away the age restriction, so you don't have to be a certain
50?
age anymore. You don't have because I have a card. I got it last year. I have an AARP card.
That's terrible. You should not use it.
What do you mean?
You should.
I get discounts, and then after I get discounts, I say
I saw. Thank you very much. You shouldn't support them.
I don't know anything
pay
about them.
You pay them to be a member,
Yeah, I pay $25 a year,
and you're supporting everything liberal that you stand against.
and I say,
I saw. Thank you very much.
do you shop at Walmart?
Yes.
Then you support every
Play that
liberal
clip up
thing.
there from Rhizome.
Here we go. This. The problem with this one is, yeah, it's booger. Here we go. I hate it. I hate that clip.
Oh, that's funny.
That's terrible.
It is pretty terrible. Stream Elements says Possible has been falling for 1 year, 1 month, 30 days, and 21 hours.
Awesome.
Aces, what's up?
What's up, Ace? Did you read this? I don't know where you left off.
Purple Board's followage
Oh, okay,
says she's
there it
been here
is.
3 years, 9 months, 20 days, and 20 hours. Aces, Fred's a senior citizen.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Shut up.
Cactus says, doing great. Had to stop in on Fred's birthday. Glad to see you guys still streaming. Well, thank you for dropping in and saying hi. And we're glad that you're doing well because, again, I want to say that the beginning of April is when they shut down. We were kind of at the beginning of the 14-day to curve.
Yeah.
2 years
Flatten
later.
the curve.
2 years.
14 days to flatten the curve.
2 years later, we're.
I saw. Thank you very much.
Purple says, I'm old.
I'm
if
old,
if
yeah.
you're old, then Fred and I are super ancient.
Ancient.
Cactus Jack is the name of the enemy in the game Yoshi's Island. Cactus Jack is also one of the greatest wrestlers of all time.
Of all time.
Ryzen says, I'm pretty sure I remember Cactus Jack, and I followed November that year. Fred is getting all good ARP discounts now.
Nope.
Neva says, I've eaten a lot of at a lot of risky places. Well, Risky's barbecue is not risky. It's you go there at the right time, you can get all you can eat. And then when they say, "Hey, do you want some more?" Fred goes,
Okay, I don't know. Purple says, my brother ate at a Mexican street tacos and got C. diff. He said it was worth it. Almost dying.
"What is that?"
C. diff is a thing you get in your gut that you can actually almost crap yourself to death.
Oh. I kept tasting the booger, and then I was like, why am I still tasting it?
I'm still tasting this nasty thing. And you forgot to eat your mint.
Yeah. Why am I a flaming lib? How dare you? Ace called me a flaming lib.
14 rounds.
Yeah, well.
Let's see. Zimmy says, so do you guys have any personal thoughts on how close we are to the end times? We're at the end times. The end times began when Jesus ascended into heaven. Right, Fred?
Yep. But
I get what he's saying, though.
we are at the precipice of Jesus' return. It could literally be right now. Dang it! We're still here, but not for long. It could literally be any time. The absolute only thing that is holding Jesus back from returning to rapture the church, his Father said, not yet.
If Jesus were to come back right now,
It's going to be a good day.
Amen.
Possible says, what greatest wrestlers of all time? No way. Well, Cactus Jack, Mankind, Mick Foley, Dude Love is what I mean. I said one of the greatest. I didn't say the greatest. That dude put his body through things that Ric Flair never even dreamed of.
Yeah.
Ryzen says,
I have to admit, Walmart Radio was talking about equity this morning, and I was triggered me enough to make a Twitter post, but later I took it down because I don't fully understand what was going on with the term. I think we're one day closer.
Yep. Speaking of Ric Flair,
Woo! Ace says, I prefer AAA discounts when I have a vehicle, that is. No Taco Casa. I had it Saturday with my sister. When she got to town, I went and picked her up. And we had lunch for breakfast, or breakfast for lunch, whatever.
I've never heard of Walmart Radio either.
Yeah.
When you flip,
It's just the radio they play at Walmart stores. They actually have hosts.
Oh, okay. I was thinking when you had to switch channels, they went.
That crap they play when you're shopping in stores, yeah.
Yeah.
Purple says, I think the end started when I was born. No man can handle me. They've been saying that since I got saved in 88. Yeah, well, in 1988, we were close. In 2022, we're that much closer. And if you look at the earthquakes and the volcanoes and the natural disasters that have increased in the last year or two, it's now. I mean, we are very, very close, in my opinion. Ace said, get some nuts and whatever is, and then you got a Fred scream.
Get some nuts.
Love it. Cactus Jack was the greatest punching bag of all time.
I think this thing gave up. I don't know where we're at.
We're at the bottom.
Okay, there we go. Okay. Well, Ace says from D Live, when you guys gonna guess up your D Live about page? It's naked. Here's what I'll tell you, Ace. Like, we've been streaming on D Live, for a minute now, and you made a post or post on either Facebook or Twitter saying that it was dying. So I was like, okay, just leave it alone. We're gonna stream until it dies. And then Possible says that
hot take. Oh man, I saw y'all streaming. Now I come in here and the first thing I hear is see you at is Ric Flair.
Did you say Ric Flair?
Woo!
By bringing up Ric Flair.
I saw. Thank you very much. I don't know what that means, actually. Or I don't even know, actually.
Zimmy Jimmy.
Catching up on Raw, and what a traumatic experience.
Zimmy Jimmy, let me tell you, Zimmy Jimmy. Let me tell you, what's best in life is to crush the enemies of Christ, see them driven before the Lord, and hear the lamentations of the demons. That's what's best in life. Zimmy Jimmy. Let's see. Where are we at here?
At the bottom.
Okay, just want to make sure because I don't remember you saying that Face Ones wrote that Ric Flair's been in like 2 plane crashes.
We don't care about Ric Flair.
Anonymous cheer with another 200 bits. Anonymous cheer. If you need prayer, let us know. That's 200 bits today. Ace says, I'm going to lurk. Got some WoW to catch up on. Have a great night, Ace.
Peace.
Ace has been here for 1 year, 5 months, 1 day, and 23 hours. What is Fred saying? I saw we made a good weenus. Weenus? We haven't weenus in a long time, it feels like. We need to touch weenuses more often. And when we do...
I saw. Thank you very much.
I feel like we should make that an auto sound so people can pay for it through Trigger Fire.
No.
It'll just automatically, anytime they want.
I saw. Thank you very much.
Neva says, Ern, does it feel weird doing that to a wall? What? I don't understand that question, but yes, it does feel weird doing that to a wall. Hurts too.
It makes me feel weird about thinking about you doing it to a wall.
What, leaning up against the wall? That's what I think he's talking about. Let's see. Yo, Anonymous, can you do that to my bank account? I'll get you 100 bits right now.
Whoop.
Possible says, can you, after the volume...
Alter the volume on the sound drops?
Oh, yeah.
Flair needs to be louder. Then Squid says, Flair never needs to be louder.
Let's see. I'm still getting used to it. This stinking...
Doing what is best in life routine.
Doing what's best in life, yeah. Let's see. Where's Woo? All right, here we go. I have now raised it from 50% to 75%. Here we go.
Woo.
Is that better? Louder? 90%.
Woo. No.
85%.
75.
80%.
Woo. Still too loud.
There we go. You know what's best in life? Oh, did somebody pay for that? Only Zim and Jimmy's done the what's best in life. Flair needs to have a megaphone sewn to his lips, human centipede style. Fred?
Wow.
Do you know what the human centipede is?
Yes.
Okay. Fred, question. Have you ever been a part of a human centipede? Fred, for your 60th birthday, do you want to be part of a human centipede?
No.
Okay. I ask. Ryzen says, you know what's best in life? Wall. And make it longer. That has to be up to Fred.
Woo.
Oh, there you go, Fred. Here you go.
Boo. She said after the question. What was the question? Purple, what'd you do? Neva says no. I meant, does it feel weird to do the what's best in life to a blank wall? No. I'll Google that and get back to you. No, don't do that. Possible. Don't do it. You'll be sorry. It's a despicable, terrible, ugly thing to have in your brain. Don't do it. Let's see. After him asking the centipede question. Oh, you silenced him after that question. Thank you. It was pretty terrible. Let's see. Why isn't Eva just now clarifying that delay? How y'all doing this evening, says Squids. We're doing good. He's being quiet now, thanks to Purple. It's always awkward when he's quiet. So that means I have to talk and stuff and read and stuff. The weather is awesome. It was like 73 today or something like that. Gonna warm here tomorrow to 58. That's brilliant. I'm trying to provide some nice icebreakers, said Squid. We want to hear you talk. Okay. Conversation fillers, says Squid. After, it's extra Fred because he has to be a pro streamer. It's your birthday. I'm jealous of the warmth. 60s here. Thrasher says, Happy Brolentine Day. You said that earlier. I don't think we read it earlier. Weather in Texas today. 75 on Tuesday. 19 on Wednesday. Or Monday 75. Tuesday 19. Wednesday 69. That's very true. Why is Brolentine Day after Valentine's Day? It's fair. We're already broke. Having amoebas in your brain is worse. That is worse. That's terrible. I'm sorry. I was in Rocket League tourney. Oh, cool. Did you win? What did you win? Did you set a timer over there? Okay. I almost won, but I lost by 1 point. I humbled a guy. Good job. No, he's not pouting. He's just playing on his phone while he has to be quiet. He was a punk, much higher rank than me. Very cool. Good job, sir. Possible says, now I want poutine. Because she said pouting. Poutine. That's a Canadian food, right? Purple says, I humble men every day. Aaron has a Superman haircut going on, or hair curl going on. I hate it. Cut it off. Do you want a comb? Yeah, somebody silenced Ern. I feel it's like fries with gravy. Fries, cheese curds, and gravy. And Squid says to Purple, do you humble yourself? No, she's a sassy one. She is. And she says life does that. That is a true statement. Thrasher's much better. The real question is, Purple likes that. Yes, Purple. Fair, LOL. Fred, is that comb in your back pocket? You gained 4,000 1970s awesome points. It is not only a comb, it is a cool comb. So there. And it's in the same pocket in my carpenter's pants as my knife is. So, yeah. I bought Wendy's fries and poured Wendy's chili on them. Not bad. Well, good, sir. Keep on trucking. Whatever that means. It means keep on trucking, sir. Yay! The 5 minutes is up.
You thought you defeated me, Purple Board, but I'm back. I'm back, Purple Board, and there's nothing that you can do about it.
It is part of my EDC.
What?
My EDC, everyday carry.
Bye, Thrasher. He said Ern's back, so now I can move my curl back down here. Since he's leaving.
My friend bought a tactical spork. It's a spork. That's a switchblade.
I have 10K points. I have another 10 minutes of silence if I wish. Do it. I
could.
dare you. I dare you.
Your brother was in here a minute ago.
And you didn't say hi to him?
I did not notice it.
Yeah. Good job. Good job. He's probably still in here. No?
You still here?
I mean, I was silenced for 5 minutes.
think
So
it was
what's the?
before that.
Oh, we can't read that.
What'd he say?
He said something that we can't say. He said, you should know that by now. Why can't we reverse the unmute? Because 5,000 channel points is a lot to throw down for someone to turn around and unmute me. So that is a very tactical spork. Fred, I think you need 8 of those.
I need at least 2.
Well, how about this? How about this? How about, what is it? Face One says, I got plenty of points. Well, why don't y'all silence me for the rest of the show?
Oh, Lord.
How about that? I dare you to. I dare you guys to silence me and be stuck with Fred chewing in y'all's ears for the next 2 hours. Because if you do silence me, I'll stay here.
And watch.
with a muted microphone. But you guys don't have the cojones to do it. Okay, the reverse will be 7,500. No, I wouldn't do that because again, it's supposed to be a punishment for me. But I understand and I definitely appreciate you wanting to reverse it. But then you could. I don't want to do that. Uh-oh, we got Joseph in the house. He says, replying to my brother, he's following in his big brother's footsteps.
Wow.
Dang. And my brother's not even here to defend himself. That's
okay. He wouldn't
hilarious.
anyway.
I wouldn't, yeah. Can I gain 5,000 points?
Hey, Joe.
So can I gain 5,000 points while Fred is silent? Yeah, well, I mean, that's up to you guys. But like I said, y'all know 5 minutes at a time ever so often is fine. But if y'all mute me for more, then y'all will silence. And then y'all will click on the X and leave. Guaranteed. Carney Baker says, I almost silenced Ern. Almost did. Joe says, hey guys. We're just in here chilling. It's Fred's birthday. I don't know if it shows up on the Facebook feed, Joe, but it is Fred's 60th birthday.
Happy birthday to me.
And he was there when God turned on the lights. He was there. Thrasher says 60. Yeah, definitely 60. Face One says Fred is always silent. That is an untrue statement, sir. If he's not talking, he's eating. So there's never a moment.
Yeah.
But Focus kept me from doing. Hey, if you want to silence me, silence me. I ain't scared. I ain't scared. You got the point. Waste them.
Jimmy says,
Do it. I
Fred.
dare you. Do it. Do it now. What?
60 never looked so cool.
Bleh.
Thanks, sir.
Disgusting.
Appreciate that.
Disgusting.
Have a good birthday, Fred, and a good moment of silence if it comes up. I got to pop out to be mildly productive. Interesting. I turned 30 last week.
Oh, nice.
Well, happy birthday, Lex.
Lex Bragg is
very
30
cool.
year younger than you.
Yeah.
Joe said you just skipped a whole bunch of people. I'm not sure why you did that. Jimmy says, Fred, after seeing your sister, who is a ball of positive energy, how come you both are so different? Or is the grumpy old man a performance?
You'll have to figure that out, Jimmy.
Well, the thing is, Jimmy. Sorry.
Corny. Not funny. Not funny. Not funny. We are very, very different. What? Let's see. Squid says, happy birthday moment to Fred. Moment of silence comes up. Gotta pop out. Turn 30. I don't really like the silence option. Yeah, I don't either. I did it, she says. Happy birthday to Lex. Happy birthday, Fred. He sucked all the negative out of the genes, and she took all what's left. Face one says, me neither. I'm about to be 24 in July. I'm about to pay to play. It's about to be pay to play for me. She said, happy birthday. Well, stop making him be quiet, sir, madam. Ern makes Fred act grumpy, but Fred is a jolly soul. I am pretty happy with life. I was talking to my wife today when I was coming up here, and I said something about life being amazing, and she said, because I went to the prayer meeting at lunch today, she said, did you hear from God or something? And I was like, what does that mean? Maybe I'm a little bit grumpy sometimes. I don't know. If everybody just be quiet and leave me alone, it'd be great. Thrasher, she doesn't actually shave. She looks like she would have a mighty beard as well. That's funny. That's funny. What? She's not to the point where she has to shave her face. Thrashers, my mom was a hobbit lady, even with her hairy feet. Doug says, happy birthday, old timer. Thank you, Doug. Purpleboard says, Fred Gospel, if everyone would just be quiet and leave me alone, it would be great. Let it be known. Neva said, I don't think Fred's been grumpy a day in his life. Whoa, the lighting was close. I'm going to wait until the timer's over now. What? Got Fuzz says, all sounds all at once.
What am I saying?
I want that one. Wow, that was loud. Let's see. Ern, tell Ern, Amish porn is still porn. Get off of that phone. Oh, that's funny. Oh, my goodness. Give us 67 seconds of Biden. No. Fuzz says, happy birthday. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I totally read that as Bitcoin at first, and that definitely would have been funny. I don't understand. Where are we at? 10 seconds? And what about sign language, she says? No, he has to be quiet. Oh, Jedediah. Okay, wait. What was the point of that joke? Give us 60 seconds of Bitcoin.
No. Back. Now there's nothing you can do about it. What's going on, everybody? I'm back.
Yay. Check out the clip.
I am. I'm pulling it up. It's an amazing clip. I need to turn this into a GIF.
Thrasher's mama was a...
As after you're like, I haven't been an angry day in my life. My brain said, what the heck is he talking about? What's up, Fuzz? I don't even know if Fuzz is still in here. He came in here and everybody was silenced and Fred was breathing into the mic and he's like, I don't know what this is. I'm out. Closing down all these stinking windows in preparation of being silenced again. All right, let's see. My mother used to tell me that I had a hole in my head, but that was beside the point. Oh, I'm here.
Buzz says, I'm here.
Yeah, man, we have a thing that you can purchase. I'm not telling you to.
Yeah,
but
please don't do it again.
5,000 points and silences me for 5 minutes. So that's what they did.
Anyone listen to Maylene and the Sons of Disaster? Nope. That's a no to my suggestion. She said interpretive dance instead of 5 minutes of silence. Can we have that all communication just be interpretive dance?
I mean, I can if you'd like. I can do interpretive dance. It is Fred's birthday.
Sure?
It is
Do you even
Fred's
know what
birthday.
interpretive dance is?
Yes.
What is it?
The problem is if I do it, then you interpret it, and then we got to go.
I think I may have to go now.
Oh, really? Good night, everybody. Let's see. I'll bet Fred knows some Slim Whitman on his harmonica.
I do not.
What's a Slim Whitman? A.K.A. Reach for the Skylar.
He's an old guy that played music, I'm sure.
What is interpretive dance? It's dance that interprets. Exactly. And Fred would interpret my dance of seduction.
Stop.
I know how to seduce both men and women. Gotta wear a tutu? Do you think this manly man has a tutu? Forget all that. So, Slim Whitman. So, do you listen to this guy?
I do not. Why did you put men first, sir?
What?
Meat parade. Meat parade.
How's that? Is that the name of? Is that the name of my interpret?
The meat parade.
No, see, like,
Oh,
you didn't see the name of the person that just followed. That's what I had my hands over my face for.
who was that? We need to play Jordan a song.
All right, we're playing.
Hey, Jordan, you followed and you spoke. You get a song. Here's your song, sir. Welcome to the Squirrel Squad, sir.
Welcome to
And
Squirrels.
congratulations on being an athlete in the Special Olympics. That is brilliant. That is brilliant. What is your sport?
Let's see. Purple Board says I'm waiting on an answer, Ern. Let me see. What did she ask me?
Why did you put men first?
Oh, well, because, you know, you always put men first. Duh.
I want a hoodie.
It's just a hierarchy. Sorry. Just because it's 2022 doesn't change it. World's fastest harmonica player?
Shane, and the Guinness World Record holder, is the fastest harmonica player in the world. I'm faster than you.
That's the same harp I use.
That's super fast.
That's pretty fast.
Let's see. I thought Meat Parade was the name of a male strip club in uptown Dallas. I mean, it can be. Neva says, I also love Wilf Carter.
Will Carter.
Oh, there's an F on there. It says Wilf. Let's see. Man, this stream / chat hasn't gone this far in a long time. Hey, we just... Jordan says I use this username because I'm proud of being a Special Olympic athlete. Yeah,
Awesome.
As
and you should be.
As you should be. Let's see. Do you know?
Oh, Susanna? Yes.
I think that's. I think that has to be.
Everybody has to play that on a harmonica. What was that name of Johnny Knoxville's movie? You know what the name of that was?
Ralph Stanley. Dougie says Ern's timing. His face has a look of pure guessing when he hits the triangle. Hard time dancing. Yeah, I could dance in triangle. We can make that happen. He does
10-pin bowling.
Nice.
Awesome. Very cool.
Ryzen says I have a new bedtime because I have a new get up and get ready for work, unfortunately. Does that mean you're out of here, Ryzen?
Does that mean you're leaving, Ryzen?
It says good stream. Goodbye, Ryzen.
Not, sir. Sleep well.
Thanks for hanging
Have
out.
a great day at work tomorrow.
Carney says, sometimes I don't even understand some of y'all's jokes.
That's fine. Sometimes we don't either. Purple gave us a clip.
Uh-oh. What did she ask me?
Why did you put men first?
Oh. What did she ask me?
Why did you put men first?
Oh, well, because, you know, you always put men first. Duh.
I want a hoodie.
It's just a hierarchy. Sorry. Just because she asked me.
Why did you
Oh,
put
man.
men
Cut it off right at the part. Just because it's 2022 doesn't change the food channel. Thrasher says that sounded like a bunch of cellos. Celos.
Yeah.
Neva says Wilf. So it was Wilf and not Will. He clarified. Heck yeah, boy. Thrasher says, here's a joke for you. What is the difference between a good joke, timing, and a bad joke? Dougie says, LOL. Joseph says, I was ashamed after Aaron dragged me to that vulgar Johnny Knoxville movie. Yeah, I drug him. I paid for it.
Still.
But I didn't drag him to it. I'm pretty sure I heard, hey, Ern, when are we going to go see that movie?
No.
The day that it comes out?
No. I heard this story. You said, I need to get out of this house. Let's go. I'll take you to a movie.
That was a lie.
It was not a lie.
No. I'm saying my story was a lie.
That is not a lie. But
No,
now you're lying.
Did you hear what I just said? I didn't say you were lying. I said the story is a lie. The story that I told on stream was a lie because me and Joe planned to go to this movie. I was trying to be funny because I was trapped in a house with 4 kids and 2 women. Actually, it was 4 women. No, wait, 3 women. No, wait.
2 women,
5
a
women.
girl. 2
No.
women, a girl, and some children.
Yeah, I was trapped. Lying makes baby Jesus cry. He cried a lot. Baby Jesus cries a lot in this channel. a lot. You're right, Thrasher. It was actually
Thrasher, that's
everybody
terrible.
everybody in the house identified as a female that weekend. So there was 8 of us. Fred said, "I'm out." But yes, let's see. That was for Guillotine's Day. Yes, just for you, Fred. Elephant plugs. He had enough of me. He's out of here. He said, "Out of here." Oh, yes, just for you, Fred. Hold on. Sorry, Citizen Prayer. He stepped away because I said something that he needed to walk away. Guillotine, sorry. Guillotine. Citizen Prayer said something specifically for you. That always tickles you the right way. Purple Board, thank you so much for hanging out as much as you do. Please come back, keep us updated. You know, if you don't come back until after you get your scan, please just, whether it's a DM through Discord, just keep us updated on you ever so often, because we do your OG, so we do think about you, and after like a month, we're like, I wonder how
we were actually we mentioned your name in chat just like last week. We were talking about some OG people, and you came up. So come back and see us. We miss you. God bless you, girl.
Yep.
Hope everything goes well with your testing and stuff.
Let's see. What's the difference between a well-dressed man on a unicycle and a poorly dressed man on a bicycle?
Attire.
Wow. That's a knee slapper, Fred.
Citizen Prayer, just for you, Fred. Elephant plugs.
You read that already.
Okay.
Here is what is this? Pirate booty.
Cheddar Blast Cheese Puff. It's individual snack bags, gluten-free, healthy kid snacks.
It's a Pirate's Booty Cheddar Blast. Citizen Prayer says, "Happy birthday, youngin'."
Thank you.
Carney says, "I have a question. Why the three wise men would have asked directions, arrived on time, helped deliver the baby, brought practical gifts, cleaned the stable, and brought a casserole?" That meme showed up a lot this Christmas. A lot. Yeah. And besides, the three wise men did show up on time.
They did. Hey, Rusty Crown's here. Hey, guys.
And what they didn't do is they didn't overstay their welcome. They just gave their stuff and left.
Yeah, gave the gifts, kissed the baby, and hit the road.
And you forgot the most important part, Carney, is after they would have helped Mary, they would have held it over her head for the rest of her life. "Do you remember the time after you had that baby, I showed up and I brought you food, I changed the diaper for you, let you sleep? Why don't you pay me back?" Remember when I did all that for you?
That one time?
That one time when Baby Jesus was born?
Don't hurt yourself over there.
You better believe it. Let's see, Lazy Dumper. Have you tried this? Let me see. What is this? Smart Puffs?
No.
Real cheddar? I don't know if Fred goes around looking for different puffs.
I'm a cheese puff kind of guy. Old school. That's it.
What's up, Rusted Crown? How are you? Let's see, and they would have brought gold. They would have brought gold.
They did bring gold.
Gold,
frankincense, and myrrh.
They love gold.
Because the wise women would cry about their feet. Oh, wait, you said women. Wow. Jordan says, "I have to explain my username because some streamers on Twitch think I use it for a fake username and laugh at me. It hurts when streamers don't believe me. Just because they're bad people, because bad people will use fake names on Twitch. I try to tell them I'm not fake. I'm an athlete for Special Olympics. They don't believe me, so I leave. Thank you for your respect and understanding. You're the only stream understanding my username.
Well, the thing,
people are stupid and mean, Jordan.
right?
And unfortunately, you're a nice young guy, and people are stupid and mean and hateful, and they take it out on you. And I'm sorry they do that, and you don't deserve it. So,
Well, I was going to say that like what we have to do from a streamer's perspective is when we have people pop into our chat, we have to prepare ourselves that we may run into a troll, which is why we went to Be Right Back, because we had to prepare just in case, because But yeah, when you say that we take you at your word too. Most people, if you hang out with us more often, then you'll see that we take people at their word until they're not. After that, So if you say that you're an athlete, then you're going to be an athlete the entire time that we see you, and we'll respect you for being one. So thanks for hanging out, and thanks for giving us the opportunity to get to know you. So Carney Baker says, I love the Okie Dokie cheese popcorn. And she provided a link. Huh. There's a lot of popcorn out there.
There is. Did you see this guy?
Yes. It was a bot. It's a bot. Anytime that somebody says buy followers, we haven't had a bot in here that tries to get us to buy viewers.
In a while.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm
a Christian too. Awesome.
Well, Thrasher was saying I'm as athletic as a tree stump.
Goodness.
That is mean, Thrasher. Stop talking bad about my friend. I stole that from you.
Did you?
Yeah. Stop talking about my friend. Yoshi's in the house, says, now I'm craving snacks.
Yoshi, how
are you doing? It's Fred's birthday. His age is eternity.
My age is eternity?
There can be no number attached to you. I'd say ours is good, though. We have popcorn side business here, too. Nice. You just keep on giving us a reason to come up there, because I really like popcorn, like a lot.
Grandpa's Gourmet Popcorn Company. It's in honor of my grandpa.
So let me ask you this. If you do gourmet popcorn, do you mail that? I can understand why you don't mail your sweets.
Yep.
But can you mail popcorn?
And do you do cheese popcorn?
Of course she does. That's like a staple of the popcorn.
Best.
That's a staple of actually, you know what?
Best.
I'm not going to lie. I would normally have said yes. I agree with you. However, when we went to Sam's the first time, when we first got our membership, they have Reese's peanut butter.
Shut your mouth.
Drizzled.
Shut your mouth.
Popcorn.
Shut your mouth. Don't talk to me.
Why would you say
about that nonsense?
Why?
Stop it.
You want one? You want a bag? You're like, yes. You're like, yes.
No.
Oh my goodness. Our family tore through that.
I'll bet.
It was so good. Let's see if we can get it pulled up here. There it is right there.
No.
Look at
Stop
this.
it.
Look at that.
That's terrible.
And it's extremely expensive too. But yes, we tore through that. There you go. That is the best popcorn I've ever had until I try some Carney Baker popcorn that she makes with love by her own hands. Let's see. Thrasher says, oh, okay, the tree stump has a leg up on me. How dare you? Stop talking about my friend. Buy apples and eat them on apple.com.
Apple.com.
Those are the most expensive apples you'll ever buy.
We want to do a strawberry cheesecake popcorn. That's just terrible. Stop it. Stop it.
It says, oh, we can totally melt popcorn. Well, then you need to hit me up on Facebook and tell me how I can get some money into your pocket so that way I can get some popcorn in my mouth.
So Dumper says you have to choose one, a Choco Taco or
Texas Roadhouse.
A Texas Roadhouse roll.
Texas Roadhouse.
With the butter and cinnamon and honey.
Texas Roadhouse.
Texas Roadhouse.
Texas
roll.
Roadhouse.
Every time.
Texas Roadhouse.
Way better, especially when they're fresh out of the heater and butter melts all over them. Holy moly, that's good stuff.
Yes. I can tell you, probably out of all the times that I've ever had a roll at Texas Roadhouse, I'd say 99.5% of the time they're always good.
Yes.
Always. Let's see. Yes, candied popcorn is the best. Jordan says my favorite snack is Cool Ranch Dorito chips. Sorry for the spelling mistake. I have a learning disability and some. I have spelling difficulties. Hey, I have spelling difficulties.
It's okay because he can't read anyway.
I have spelling difficulties as well. So I think I praise God for the talk function on my text. But if you like Cool Ranch Doritos, they have Cool Ranch Fiery Doritos now. I don't like the fiery Doritos. I like Cool Ranch, but I can tell you, if you like Cool Ranch and you like those fiery ones, they have them together.
Doritos are really good.
So Carney says Sam's has the Reese's popcorn, but we can make it better. I believe you. I can mail you some of that. Can you hit me up with y'all's website so I can see what
It's right there.
what popcorn? Oh, what popcorn y'all make? Because I mean, oh, geez, oh. I didn't. Oh, wow! Did you see that?
Oh, you're despicable.
Oh,
woman. You're a hateful woman.
I wouldn't call her hateful.
That's hateful.
I'm looking at that and I'm thinking she's a gift
That
from
is
God.
Hateful.
She's a gift from God.
It's hateful.
All right. So, how do I like this? I want to like this page. Like it. No, never mind. I already liked it.
You already like it.
I had already liked it. That's weird.
That is weird.
Maybe I liked it when you first sent it over to me. I don't know. For some reason I didn't know that was connected to you. Let's see. I can mail it to you. Thrasher says Lazy Dumper. They're both next to impossible to find. Ours closed down about 20 years ago. What closed down 20 years ago? I'm trying to see where.
Texas Roadhouse?
Oh, Texas Roadhouse. Okay. Focused didn't take me to Texas Roadhouse yesterday. We were supposed to go, and dang.
Big tears.
Yeah.
Focus. Stop being hateful.
Carney, you need to leave them. Find a man that'll take you to Texas Roadhouse. Sorry, Focus, but you messed up. You messed up. You messed up. Time to find you a new man. Bye. Thanks for coming. Just look him straight in the eye and say, I deserve better.
I'm here for all this bad marriage advice.
They're not married. They're dating.
Yeah, they're engaged.
Did they make it official?
They did.
Well, then give them the ring back and tell them to take you to Texas Roadhouse.
Man.
Hey.
Focused, I'm sorry he's being such a jerk, but that's how he is. You know him.
Dan, I've been married almost 18 years. I know what I'm doing. I take my woman to Texas Roadhouse. I'm here for all the bad pre-marriage advice. So,
the Nashville Predator's here now, too.
What's up, Nashville Predator? Hey, you know, when you're engaged, when you're dating, if you fumble the ball as bad as Focused is, it's kind of like a, you know, hey, you gotta get my honor back. Because I was too busy making cheesecake filled chocolate covered strawberries, I made over 10,000 strawberries. See, look, we never got engaged. I thought so.
Oh, well, my bad.
He said that. I didn't.
What are you waiting on, boy?
Oh my gosh. On your birthday, you're a mean, despicable man. Right now, Focused is not saying.
Oh, think of it.
He is not saying that right now. He is not saying.
Woo. So you were indisposed and you're crying because he didn't take you to the out to eat, and it's your fault because you were busy.
He should have went to the restaurant and said, "I need this to go." My woman is slaving.
That's very, very true.
My woman is slaving over the
strawberry pie,
the oven, cooking these things for people. I'm gonna go get her what she wants. Carney,
cheesecake filled, chocolate covered strawberries.
Carney, just never
they
mind.
don't have a ring.
You got that stuck in my head. Just take off the invisible ring and throw it at his face. Get out of my life. I'm going to Texas Roadhouse by myself.
I'll buy my own steak, boy.
I'm gonna get those rolls and get that butter, and I'm gonna enjoy it all by myself. Dan, do y'all have, or I'll just say Dan, do y'all have Texas Roadhouse where you're at? Because I want to say with the, he's in a pretty big blue state. I'm not going to dox him. I'll let him dox himself, but I just don't know if they have Texas Roadhouse there or not.
Wow. Jordan says, I have reading difficulties. The Bible helps me reading, getting closer to Jesus. Amen.
Amen.
The NLT and the New International Reader's Version Bible, each of these Bible translations are in a different grade. The NLT has more deeper sentences and grammar. The NIV Reader's Version has shorter sentences and grammar. Both of these help me a lot in different ways. Awesome.
Well, here's what I'll tell you, Jordan.
That's awesome, Jordan.
Jordan, if you do Audible, okay? Because for me personally, I have pretty bad. When I say pretty bad, I just have ADHD, and when I read, my brain removes words and letters and stuff like that. So the way that the primary way that I read the Bible is I have the Bible out in front of me, but then I also have this. Hold on, it's being difficult. So there's an Amazon. It looks like this. Hopefully, it shows up. It shows up pretty well. It looks like that. From what I remember, it's free. And the person that reads the Bible is not a robot. It sounds really good. They use voice intonation. So, like, if you're having some trouble reading or anything like that and you just want to listen to it, because for me, that's how I take it in. Normally, I just have the Bible. When I go walking, I listen to the Bible. So, and it's broken down by book and chapter. So, like, if you're doing a study on Corinthians, you can literally click on Corinthians, 1 Corinthians, and go to chapter 3, and it'll tell you how long so like, if it's 7 minutes, then you know that you can focus for 7 minutes and study. So yeah, that's what I do. That's where I primarily get my reading from, is by having the Bible out in front of me and having someone read it to me, because my brain sucks. But the Dan says yes to the Texas Roadhouse, and also finally getting a Cracker Barrel this year.
Hot dog.
Wow. Are we sure that Texas isn't moving to California? Like, maybe they're doing this?
No.
So, says I live in a small Cali, only 850,000 around here. Nice.
Only 850,000.
Hey.
We're surrounded by 7 million now.
Hey,
right?
I would love to live in an area where there's only 850,000 if they had the infrastructure for 850,000, because the city that I live in now used to be an offshoot of Fort Worth, but we don't have the infrastructure for the amount of people that are moving here, so everything's backed up everywhere now. I hate it. Let's see. Carney says he drove an hour away to get me crumble cookies. If those two words, that crumble cookies, that doesn't look like Texas Roadhouse to me. Get rid of it.
Well, he also took her to Applebee's, so it just doesn't. It's not like Cracker Barrel. I mean, it's not like Texas Roadhouse either.
No,
but it is 3 hours away.
So.
Or an hour away, and it's 3 hour wait. So
you can call ahead of time. You can get a tow go. Bring it back. Seems like she's making excuses for him.
She is.
Fine. We'll allow it this time.
No, we won't.
No, we won't
allow it.
Let's see. Cracker Barrels are hard to find. Well, if they're not in your area, we have within driving distance. We could go to a Cracker Barrel right now in like 10 minutes, and then the next Cracker Barrel, I think there's one like 20 or 30 minutes away from each other. We got quite a few Cracker Barrels in the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
They're everywhere.
Let's see, giant cookies. Let's see, Navia says, Ern, I'd rather have the Bible in front of me than a frontal lobotomy. Wait, what? I didn't say that.
So I had an amazing Valentine's Day, like the best one ever.
Awesome.
Jordan says, thank you. I didn't know that.
I try and help out wherever I can because, we got to read the Bible. We can pray and talk to God, but we still also have to read the Scripture as well.
Yep.
Because if we don't know what He tells us, then what are we doing?
Yep.
Let's see. Dan says Applebee's is like saying you went to Mexican food when you really went to Taco Bell. I will tell you, Dan, we used to go to Taco Bell, I'd say about once a week. And it's because it's one of the only restaurants that okay, let me phrase that. It's only one of the restaurants that I can feed my entire family. I can tell you, it was $17.51 feeds my entire family at Taco Bell. But my wife ate something. I can't remember what she ate, but the next day she woke up sick, and that was like 6 months ago. We haven't eaten at Taco Bell ever since.
And everybody got a colon cleansing the next morning.
Yep. But you just called it a restaurant? In the most technical of terms, it is a fast food restaurant because you can order food and sit down and eat it.
Or take it.
Well, that's what I mean. The restaurant means you can sit down and eat there. Let's see. I begged him to go get me giant cookies from there. Thrasher says I pretty much have to eat Cracker Barrel every Thursday when I take my mom to her appointment. She's addicted. Hey, that's a good addiction. Cracker Barrel is really, really, really good. I enjoy the Cracker Barrel.
Man.
It says, OMG, he was working Ern. How dare you make excuses for him? Get rid of him! I'm just kidding. Focus is a good guy. Focus is a good, godly man. I would never tell you to abandon him for that reason. Let's see. He only gets 20-minute lunch break. The only break he gets at work. Dougie says Davenport has 101,000, but there's a Quad City metro population of 382,000.
Wow.
But do they have the infrastructure for those people? Because, there could be 382,000 people and it'd be fine, but because everyone's not stacked on top of each other and the roads aren't backed up. I used to be able to drive to the Walmart near me in like 5 minutes. Now it takes about 15 to 20 minutes. You know how frustrating that is? If you go in the wrong part of the day, it could take you almost 30 minutes to get from my house to Walmart because of all the traffic now.
Yep. We should move to the country.
I just might. Not really. I'm going to move closer to the church. Because if I'm going to be miserable, I'm going to be miserable closer to the church. Let's see. Carney says, and we didn't eat until 10 o'clock at night. Wow. Because I got out of my kitchen late. Thrasher says, my blood type is sawmill gravy. My ears are made of dumpling gravy. Yummy. There's a reason I like you so much.
Wow. Carney said, I totally understand. I didn't want to get out of the house.
Carney says, Fred, I think Ern still hates me because of the beans.
He does.
I do.
He does. It's okay.
I mean,
it was everybody.
I mean, it was your idea. It was your idea. Look, it's still there. Look, that's because of you. I ate a booger.
You ate a bean.
Or whatever I ate.
Booger-flavored bean.
It wasn't a booger. The booger one was later on. I ate dirty dishwater or stinky socks, whatever I ate. That thing didn't spin itself. I'm surprised it's still on there because ever so often it just refreshes and all of a sudden it's
spin it
somewhere else. Let's see. And now he's saying no focus is a good godly man. Ugh, someone tell him to quit. What?
Quit what?
I mean, quit talking good about your man. We know who Focused is. We know what's up. We know you got a good guy over there. You better keep those claws in him. You let him get away. You won't. Let's see. That one, his fault. Thrasher says, "Oh, another one happened after I left." Yeah, I had to eat a booger. I mean, juicy pear, booger. It's all gross. It's all the same. It's terrible. Strupper says,
Hello. I'm looking for someone to say the letter.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah. I saw. Thank you very much.
Let's see. Dougie says, my friend does not know his own blood type. Do you guys know yours? I do not.
Never
Nope.
fear, Dumper's here.
Let's see. I tried the heck to keep you guys from eating beans. Well, you started it, and it was like a snowball downhill of pain and suffering.
For him. Knack says, in. Nah.
Oh, I was
But
like,
not me.
oh, you're talking about the knights that say knee?
Yep. Me.
Knee. I'm surprised you know that. That makes me so happy that you know that.
It's Monty Python, dude.
Don't act like you watch movies or know anything about pop culture enough for me not to be surprised.
Monty Python.
So you can say that all you want to, but when I'm like, hey, have you seen this from the 80s? You're like, no, I hate everything. Did you see The Predator? Nope. Hate everything. You see The Terminator? Nope. Hate everything. What the heck? You know I watched Monty Python.
Shut up.
What's up, Predator? How are you?
Hey, Predator. No tell Focus is good talking negative about himself.
Oh. Focus. Stop talking
Thrasher
negative about
is
yourself.
in el baño.
Thrasher is in the bathroom.
Baño. He's in the baño.
Fiesta in mi pantalones. For the Atlanta Thrasher.
Wow. Worst thing, says Jordan. I don't have a good memory. Example, if you asked me what scripture I read, I could tell you what scripture, but I can't remember where I finished it and I say it out loud as in my brain. I'm really sorry. I'm not great explaining things. Hoping you understand what I'm trying to say.
Understand
Jordan,
exactly. Understand
dude,
exactly.
you're fine.
Yeah.
You're fine. And you're always going to be welcome here.
I would tell you to get a sticky note and just write it down. So that way when you open up your Bible, you know exactly where you left off.
Yep.
And if you're talking to somebody about it, then you can say, okay, look, I was reading this today, and when you open it up, the Bible will open up directly where your sticky note is.
Right
and
there
with,
where you're at.
With your note, and then you'll know exactly where you're at. Let's see. Dougie says, well, I'm amazed y'all don't know. Where did I mess up? Oh, you're talking about our blood type. I'm very surprised he doesn't, because you're in medicine, so I just assume that you would know all of your stats and everything. But for me, I do not. I mean, I can make a quick phone call. Actually, you know what? I could probably
To who?
To my doctor.
Yeah. He's not going to answer right now.
Yes, he is.
Nope.
I am important. He'll pick up the phone
Yep.
and just be like, Ern, what you need?
Oh.
And I'll say, sir, what's my blood type? And he'll say, oh, I've got it written down. I got it tattooed on my arm right here. Because you're that important.
Because you're that important. Oh. I'm looking for someone to say the letter.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah. 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 Okay, stop. Yeah. Yeah.
Get out of here with that. All right, let's see. I guess maybe I'm forgetting my military days. Carney says that's the best sound ever.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Because I'm pretty sure this is.
Okay, I don't know. Move along. Next.
Ernest type O. That's a good guess. Let me see if I
So,
can.
can you read this?
What?
What Thrasher said?
Yo tengo una cabizo de vaca. I don't know what that means, but I do know that. Where's it at? Where did he write that at?
Right here.
It says yo tengo means I have.
I have been in the bathroom.
Is that what that
On a
means?
vacation.
Oh, I was gonna.
don't know.
Oh, it says I have one something from Vaca. So day means Vaca, and Una means one. What's up, JF How are you doing? It's Fred's birthday. He's 100 billion
Happy
years old.
birthday to me.
Let's see. Thrashers, I'm pretty sure my first Bible was made out of the same stuff they make Walmart grocery bags out of. There must have been a paper shortage in the late 70s because those pages are thin.
Indeed.
Thrasher says post a note would help rip the
page totally out if I removed it.
Carney says she's laughing. Is that because of...
She's crying.
Huh? Oh, she's crying because she's laughing.
Oh.
Why else would she be crying? See, like, you guys legit make me laugh every time you stream. Well, hey, you know?
Wow.
Let's see. Typo. Let's see. Carney says we just read that. And then who wrote that? Knack says happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
JF says happy birthday, Fred. Hope your day was a lot better than mine. JF
It's a good day.
JF what's going on?
What's up with you, sir?
I mean, if you feel like typing that out, if you want to whisper it or text me, and I'll keep it off the chat, then I can do that.
Thrasher says that means I have a cow's head, and I got there to read that on stream. That's funny. Oh, you mean your birthday?
Yeah. I mean,
mine was good. My sister came down and spent the weekend with me, and she rode the train down from a little bit up north and put her back on the train today at 5 o'clock, and she should be on the road back to home from getting off the train. My daughter just texted me happy birthday.
I mean, it is your birthday. People are going to do that.
Yep.
You did make me mad. I don't like you anymore, Thrasher. I'm going to ban you. Not really. I love you too much. I forgive you. You're the light of my life. It says, bro, I didn't say your head was a cow head. You could have had it in a bag. How do you know that I keep cow's head in my bag? That's weird. We know each other like peas and carrots. All right. Let's see. Yes, a good day indeed, Fred, is what Carney says. Let's see. Dougie says, I think your sister will want to be a streamer now. She might.
She had a good time last night. She really did.
Yeah. Thrasher says, next time Fred comes at you with a fish, whip out old Bessie. I'll crack him across the dome. I watch Yellowstone. I know how to herd cows now.
Do you?
And horses. I'm a cowboy now. Yeehaw!
You are a cowboy now.
I'm a cowboy. Fred has a daughter. Yes,
I do have a daughter.
JF Get says, nice. I'm glad you got to spend time with the family. That's the most important thing. Yeah, his sister. Let me pull up this clip because his sister was in here and I got the opportunity to eat a bean in front of her, and it did not end well for me. Let me see if we can get this playing here. The bad air at each other. No. I won't not do that. Here we go.
Dog food.
Oh gosh.
Dog food. Yay! Is it dog food?
That's so bad. They should not do that to you. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, who's the person that made him do that?
What?
The person that made him eat that.
The Will of Doom.
I know,
Missionary
but-
Gamer put in the word gospel. When it puts gospel in the chat, it does this.
Okay, no, the one that made him eat the bean.
No, the Will of Doom.
Oh, that was Thrasher.
No, the Will of Doom made me do that.
I know, but who's the person that asked for it?
Thrasher.
Thrasher? Atlanta Thrasher?
The love of his life.
The love of my life.
That does
smell remarkably like dog food.
I'm trying to get it down.
It smells like dog food.
It smells just like old time Bolo. You remember Bolo?
How dare you? Thrasher makes me eat the bean one day and then has me have a cow head in my back pocket the next. He's out for me.
That's funny.
He's out for me. I stayed in a Holiday Inn Express last night. Did you get attacked by bed bugs? Oh, wait, that's Motel 6. Never mind. Let's see. That was the one I tried to avoid. See, here is where she blames me. I tried to get your back. I tried to say it was the will of doom that made the call. I paid the money and said, no, Bean, I want the will, and then the darn will chose it.
It did. And he said it would. He said, you know, every time I'm going to spin, I bet it's going to be the Bean.
No, we
Ding,
spun
dang,
it,
old
we
Bean.
spun it twice. That's why. Jordan says,
special question when you're sharing to an unbeliever and you don't have scripture with you, all you have is your brain. With my learning disability, I'm not great at remembering scripture, and I have a hard time explain how about the Christian faith. How can I share Jesus and the Christian faith?
so here's what I would tell you to do. There are a phenomenal amount of awesome tracks out there. I would tell you to get one that is specifically Romans Road based, because a Romans Road tells them what is sin. It tells them why they sin. It tells them what they need, what the wage, the result of sin is. It tells them that God loves them despite their sin, and it says that Jesus died for them. And it tells them that if they confess with their mouth and they believe in their heart that God raised Jesus from the dead, that they'll be saved. So, and Romans is just packed full of just great doctrine. So if you bring a track with you wherever you go, if you run into somebody, then, most people that I've run into whenever I used to door knock, they're very, they're very forgiving when it comes to when you're trying to talk to them. So if they're giving you the time of day, then they won't be offended by you giving them a track or actually reading from a track. Because if I'm looking at a piece of paper and I tell you 2 + 2 = 4, then it's still truth, and 2 + 2 = 4, regardless of whether I'm reading it off of a paper or I'm looking at you straight in the eyes and telling you that.
Awesome. I can't.
Okay. Thrasher
Very
says,
cool.
totally Motel 6. So stinking bed bugs. JF Cat says, that reminds me of Josiah eating dog biscuits at our CVS drive-thru. I guess I wasn't
Josiah,
there.
your son, or Josiah, the guy I know?
Did you just say Josiah, my son?
His son.
JF Cat does not have any kids.
Okay. I don't know that. I don't know them personally.
Josiah,
the guy, the friend of yours that I know.
Yes, through the
He ate dog
UFC.
biscuits.
Through the UFC. Josiah, he was like a trash compactor. I didn't see him. I don't remember seeing him eating the dog biscuits, but I did see him eat, not ingest, but eat, like, I think it was like a 2-week-old piece of pizza that was out in the trash can waiting for it to be taken out when we lived at Team House.
Wow.
There's a picture of him just biting into. I'm like, oh, gross. Thrasher says, I hate those beans so much. I had a skunk once about 5 years ago. Food isn't meant for pranks. Food is my safe place once again, thus diabetes. Southern Things is in the house. What is up, Southern Things? We have not seen Southern Things since August 25th of 2021. Wow. How are you doing? How is life treating you? Fred is 825 years old today.
Thank you for the hurt birthday wishes.
Yes.
Southern Things, that's awesome. Thank you.
Southern Things is in the realm of OG.
He is definitely OG.
He followed us 3 months after we started streaming. We started streaming in March, and he followed us in June of that year.
Yep.
Purple Board was in here that time.
Yep.
Look at this. JF Get. I guess I never paid attention to this, but JF Get followed us August of the year that
No
we started
kidding.
streaming.
Wow.
So, and then we got Face Ones that followed us October of that year.
Right.
So yeah, we had Lex Bragg. I think Lex Bragg went lurking, but Lex Bragg followed us August of
Yep.
that year. So we still got some OG. We got Pro Hoops
Pro
that's
Hoops has
lurking.
been here since
Yeah.
August.
But Purple Board was in here earlier, and
Yeah.
she is super OG.
Yep.
Super OG. I think the only person that hangs out that is more OG than her, I think, is Jack Burton Trucking.
Yeah.
Let's see. JF Get says, doesn't Southern Things have a YouTube channel? Probably. Wait,
Lex is here.
Wait,
he's lurking.
Oh, okay. No, it wasn't JF Get that said that. It was Knack that said that.
Yeah.
Let's see. JF Get says, for the record, the piece of pizza was on the floor of the garage under a pile of trash bags that didn't fit into the trash. That is true. Yes.
So it was nice and grody.
Yeah, it was super gross. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. Southern Things says, doing good. Can't complain.
Awesome.
I think I've been here for over a year. Let me see your exact. You followed us February 8th of 2021.
You
so
have
yeah,
been here a year.
You've been here a year and 7 days.
And a week.
Now there's Lex Bragg. Lex Bragg is OG, following us from the year that we started. Next month is our anniversary.
Yeah. Jay Crum says happy birthday, Fred. Thanks, Jay Crum.
Jay Crum.
How are you, sir?
Jay Crum, forgive me. I got sidetracked. I text Pastor Kyle today, but I didn't text you. I was supposed to text you, but I got sidetracked. Let me tell you that we had somebody come into our chat yesterday that stated that over the weekend they professed Christ and they got saved. And they stated that it was through interactions in this community and this channel that led them down that road. So I sent that information over to Kyle. Forgot to send it to you. I apologize. But as always, we always want to share praise reports to you and Pastor Kyle because it's because of you entrusting us with this space and giving us the freedom to be able to stream. When we do, like, there's another person that's going to be in the kingdom in heaven with us because God allowed us to work in his life, used us to work in his life. So we're praising God for it. And it's just so stinking awesome. And sorry, I forgot to text you and tell you that.
So he's actually here.
Oh,
working it. He says, good. Just here at the church working on the youth room. Praise the Lord. Indeed.
Do you want to come in here? Do you want to?
We have another chair.
We have a chair, and I can put up the mic.
He's working hard.
He's literally on the other side of that door.
I know. He's right there. Right there.
He's right there. I think the last time Chat saw you, you were missing a tooth. I think you owe it to Chat
to come show
us your pearly, beautiful white teeth.
That's funny. Oh, that's funny.
Let's see.
That's right. We're just balling with Jesus.
Let's see. I could tell so many gross Josiah eating stories. That's true. Let's see. Knack says they do this channel where they have people from different continents of the world to try American foods. Interesting. Does it make them sick?
I've seen that on YouTube.
Lazy Dumper says, here's a joke. What's Jack Burton Trucking's favorite state? Canada. LOL. Because he's up there telling Canada, stop being a bunch of jerks. Let's see. He's
up there in that demonstration line.
So Thrasher says, how many years for your anniversary? I want to say it's 4 for streaming, right?
No, it's going to be 5 for streaming.
5 for streaming.
4 here on video.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, so it's 4 on Twitch, and then in April will be 5 when we actually became fire resistant. So we kind of have 2 anniversaries, but ultimately, because if you remember, we started streaming, or not streaming. We did audio only at the beginning for almost a year, and then we switched over to Twitch and didn't look back.
Yeah.
Let's see. JF gets says Aaron describing him as a trash compactor is truly accurate. Let's see. Good. Just here. Oh, you just read that. That's right. We're gonna be balling with Jesus.
Yep.
Amen. So sorry, got a lot of work to do. We'll swing by soon. So how about this? Let's pick up the computer and let's just walk it in there.
He's busy.
Fine.
Let's see. Jordan says, I love church. Love my church I go to. I have a Bible. I've got to a Bible study group called Contractions. That group, understanding I have learning disability and training there is the best. That's awesome.
J-Crom says, I had more teeth removed on Thursday. What? Was everything okay, sir? Did you get in a boxing match with a boar? Or those Mormons? Did they come back and y'all got into a fight? You didn't have your son with you with a shotgun and a lawnmower? Thrasher says,
He's so understanding and compassionate, Jeff.
I am.
Man.
Thrasher says, pick a date and stick with it. He says, I say 5. 5 years is wood. What does that mean? 5 years is wood.
It's the gift that you give your partner of your anniversary with. Stop. I will skirt you with it. You better stop.
Okay, fine.
You better stop.
Fine.
I will baptize you with this water.
You always have to resort to violence. 5 years is wood. So is 17. JF says, Aaron, have you watched the Critical Drinker video on Amazon Lord of the Rings series that dropped Sunday? Yes. He made that video prior to the trailer coming out. He'll probably make a trailer of it coming out. There's a lot of people on TikTok that are talking about the trailer and then also the pictures that were released, and they're comparing them. You know, they're showing. For example, when you look at Gimli, right? They took a picture of Gimli, and just the intricacies that they went into, the detail that they went into to his armor. They went down from his helmet to his chest to his axe, and then they show and we haven't seen a full dwarf yet. We've only seen the dwarven queen, and they actually zoomed in on the picture of her, and like. You can see that it looks like a sack that they sewed these gold-looking things on, but they actually showed where you can see the seams in this picture. Like, this is the picture this is the first time anybody's seen anything about the Amazon Lord of the Rings, and they put these photos out, and like they showed a picture of Galadriel, and there's another guy on there, and like everything just looks so bland. Like Peter Jackson and Weta and everyone involved with the original Lord of the Rings put so much love into the first 3 movies that came out, whereas Amazon just like, here you go do it. The people will love it regardless. Here you go there and be stupid. And by the way, I'm already calling it first. I am the first one, probably not the first one, but as soon as I saw the black dwarven queen, you can write it down. That woman's gay. Guaranteed. I'll put some money on it, sir. Let's see. J. Crom says wisdom teeth removed. It's going to be fun. So here's what I'll tell you. If you have all 4 in, and you may already be doing this, right? If you have all 4 in, get all 4 of them removed at the same time.
Get all 4 out at once.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
That's what I did. I did
And
that.
it only has to suck once, not twice.
So yeah.
So are they remaking the Lord of the Rings?
So what they're doing is Amazon somehow, with a bunch of money, purchased the rights to the stories that predate the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit, because Tolkien had a thing out there called the Silmarillion, which is like a bunch of short stories, and all that. And then, if I remember correctly, I think his son wrote some stuff too. So they're taking that, but they're putting the weight of 2020, 2021, and 2022 onto these characters and show. And so I don't even know if it has anything to do with the Silmarillion or not. Because from what I understand, because I didn't read the Silmarillion because from what I understand, it's like from a story aspect, it's kind of a mess. Because it was kind of like the notes of J.R.R. Tolkien, like he was putting it together, but he died.
Right.
So from what I understand, like Galadriel wasn't a war queen, was she? So her running around in like armor, looking like she's about to do battle and all that sort of stuff, I don't think that's part of her character, from what I understand. Let's see. Jordan says, "Oops, I make a mistake and spell my message. The right words are trying and connection. Sorry for." Thrasher says, "To be fair, Gimli is the son of Gloin, who was loaded from their trip up to the Lonely Mountain." Well, the thing is they're talking about. I just use that as an example. They showed Legolas and his bow and all the stuff that's around him compared to the couple of elves that we've seen. They compared it they compared the armor that Galadriel was wearing to the armor that Boromir was wearing. Like they're similar, as in like Boromir's was an armor made of Gondor that was made for a man, whereas like Galadriel, if she was going to wear armor, she would need armor that was made for an elf, but it's shaped and everything just like the armor from Gondor. So it's just it's interesting to see that Peter Jackson put love into a project, whereas Amazon doesn't seem to be doing that. But we'll see. I mean, all we have is pictures and a quick teaser trailer. So I just ultimately what it boils down to, and I think the drinker said this, it's Tolkien's world, it's Tolkien's books, it's Tolkien's rules, right? So the story should not bear the brunt of the weight of 2022. Good night, Lazy Dumper. Have a great night.
Good night, Jimmy.
So, diversity, right? Because this is what everyone's claiming. Like, hey, diverse cast, blah blah blah, right? Diversity is 100% a good thing, but diversity does not need to be in everything, right? So, for the example that the drinker gave is Wakanda, right, where Black Panther's from. Like, imagine in Black Panther 2. When we go to Wakanda and you see Asian people there, you see Hispanic people there, and you see white people there, people would be like, that doesn't make sense. Wakanda is an African nation. There are not African Americans. There are Wakandans and black. There's black people there, right? So people of other ethnicities do not need to be in Wakanda, right?
Amen.
Right, and so like if you had a story of the conquistadors coming to the Mayans, there's only a specific set of people that would need to be there. Anybody else would be out of pocket and not need to be there.
Right.
If you're telling a story, right, that takes place in, let's say, downtown Dallas, and you have a diverse cast of people, that would be right, because Texas is a melting pot of people from all over the world, different backgrounds, everything like that. That is something that needs to happen. But when you have a world that J.R.R. Tolkien built, where there are specific reasons for people being the color that they are, and you change it just because of 2022, then you're not playing by his rules. Yeah. Therefore, you don't need to be in. You don't need to be making it.
Yeah.
Because Tolkien has people of color in his world, but they're down south near Mordor. Right? That could be a story that they could tell. You could give an entire cast, an entire backstory, original characters of people of color in Mordor that have pledged their allegiance to Mordor, and you could tell them, you could come up with whatever story of the reason why, and you can make it compelling. Like the people of Gondor turn their back on them when they need them. So well, if you turned your back on us, then that's why we're going to stick with Mordor. So
Yeah.
off my soapbox, but ultimately that's what it boils down to. Diversity in cast in movies is a great thing, right? But it doesn't have to be in everything.
Yeah, if it's applicable
Right.
to the situation.
So let's see. That's not an accurate description of a dwarf in any way. Thrasher says there was more gold in the mountain than in Probes' bank account. Dumper
True.
says, trivia question, Tom Brady is the only person to hold number 12 on the patch. True or false?
False.
Yeah, Pats have been around for a really long time. I wouldn't think he'd be the only one. Let's see. There are also a lot of histories and stories from the past and in the appendices in Return of the King. Thrasher says Peter Jackson demanded that the props be museum piece quality. Yep, and he did that with less money.
Yeah.
Like he made all 3 Lord of the Rings movies before reshoots for $300 million.
Wow.
And I'm pretty sure that Amazon spent more money than $300 million. Let's see. Thrasher says, I remember when they got mad at that Iron Fist was white and not Asian for the Netflix show. How can you have a fish out of water story when there's water everywhere?
Dun, dun, dun.
Thrasher says.
Also, Middle Earth is by design is diverse. Middle Earth race exists: elves, man, dwarves, orcs, etc. On Earth, race is a man-made structure to divide us by making us think we're more different than we really are. Amen to that.
What's up, Lonesome Lenny? How are you?
Lonesome Lenny, welcome, sir.
Yep.
In a cave with a box of scraps.
In a cave with a box of scraps.
Been holding that for hours. Been holding it in for hours.
That's what she said.
That's because she needed to fart.
But the thing about it though is they've done this and they've angered the base. And here's the deal. And Hollywood has been doing this for a minute now, right? They change the narrative of a story and then they blame the fans. And then whatever they make is crapped on and they lose money and then they blame the fans. It's a continuous story, and that's where Hollywood is at right now. They make something, they make it woke, they change it up, and then when the fans don't accept it, they're like, "Well, you guys are racist." Well, that doesn't help. Doesn't help anybody out. Doesn't help anybody out because when you have, like, for example, DC comic books have definitely bowed the knee to the message and also the woke agenda, right? Because you have. Not everybody like Ben Affleck, Batman, but I think that a majority of people liked Henry Cavill as Superman. So DC, in all their awesome glory, they're like, hey, we know that the fan base is calling for more Henry, and some of you are calling for more Ben, but hold up. Let me give you something instead.
Let me give you something new.
How about we give you the first trans superhero on screen, and how about we replace Henry Cavill with a Supergirl? But not only is a Supergirl not white, she's Hispanic, and we're going to give you, instead of Ben Affleck, we're going to give you a Batgirl that is black. And in both of these characters, right, Batgirl, this is her character is known for having red hair. She is a white girl with red hair. Supergirl is a white girl with blonde hair. Granted, there are other multiverses where there are all kinds of diversity in all of these stories, but it's just ultimately what it boils down to is you're changing what people are used to, and then you're calling them names when they don't accept it.
Right.
It doesn't make sense. I mean, it does because they're pushing an agenda and they're expecting the base to fall in line, and they're not. Yeah. They're not. And when you look at Disney is doing it very, very subtly and very, very smartly. So, and smartly is a word, by the way. They're doing it subtly. They're not taking, right, Eternals, right? Eternals had a gay character in the movie. The character was not defined by their homosexuality. They were defined by their character, which is fine. You have a character that's gay. He's not defined by that. He's defined by his, at one point he thought that he was responsible for the atomic bomb, and he just lost it, right? He was compassionate, and he wasn't defined by his sexuality. Those sorts of things are fine because you slowly bring them in, whereas DC's like,
Yeah! In your face.
In your face, and if you don't like it, you're racist and bigoted, and you need to be canceled. But that's the whole point in all this. And when you take it back to Lord of the Rings, when this dwarven princess or queen turns out to be gay, it's going to be Amazon being like, it's because the base is bigoted and they don't accept it and blah 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 blah. No, it's not that at all.
Because the story sucks.
It's because that's not the world that Tolkien built. So, let's see. In a cave with a box of scraps. Lazy Number says.
Neva said he's falling asleep in the chair. Have a great night. Night, Neva.
See you,
Sleep
Neva.
well, brother.
Let's see. Lazy Number says you both would be correct. He was not the first person to have the number 12. Yeah, Patriots have been around for a really long time. What number was Doug Flutie? I feel like he was number 12 or something like that. Let's see, 12 degrees here in southern Boston. Whoa, it was 70 plus degrees today. At one point in my house today, the temperature was 78 degrees.
Wow, that's hot.
Have you seen Rotten Tomatoes score for Shut-In? I don't know what Shut-In is.
No, haven't.
Shut-In.
Ace says, I want Brandon Roth back as Soups.
No, Brandon Routh was terrible.
It's what?
Superman. He played Superman in Superman Returns. Superman Returns, unfortunately, was directed by 83%, 97%. I don't know what that is, but it's probably going to be a good movie then. Superman Returns was a movie that was directed by a director who was gay. So he picked the most feminine Superman he could possibly get, and he played a Superman that did not really speak in the movie. There were other characters that spoke way more than him and had more screen time than him. Superman Returns. Plus, if you want to see him as Superman, look him up in what was that? Heroes of Tomorrow. He played Superman again in there. Like, look at that. Does that look like a Superman to you?
Nope.
Like, look at those shorts. Sorry. So yeah, and here's Superman, right? This is Brandon Routh as Superman. Like, look at that. He right? Okay, so look, you got that. You got this dude as Superman. Okay, now let's do the Superman. Henry Cavill. Like, look at that. He's thick boy.
He's a manly man.
He's a thick boy.
Yeah. Anyway, carry on. Let's see.
Like, when you think of Superman, it's Superman. He looks the part. He's not some scrawny guy who didn't speak in the movie. The movie, he was a primary focus of Man of Steel. When you go back and you watch Superman Returns, Brandon Routh Superman was not the primary focus of the movie.
Okay. Thrasher says that's because we're trying to get away from capitalism. They want us to eat the communism propaganda. In capitalism, supply must meet demand. Instead, they're supplying something that the majority didn't ask for and blame the consumer for not wanting what they're producing.
Right.
It's basic economics. He got to play Soups again during his run in the Arrowverse while he wasn't. And he also played the Atom.
I want to say he played the Kingdom Come Superman too, which was kind of cool. Let's see. You know what happens when a straight male is defined by who his sexuality is attracted to? He gets fired.
He gets fired.
He said blasphemy. He was almost a dead ringer for Reeves. Let me tell you something. Christopher Reeves, here's what I'll tell you. He definitely did not look like Christopher Reeve. Christopher Reeve had more of a... He was a thick boy too. He had muscles. And his his suit was made out of cloth. Like, look, you could see his six-pack through his suit. He was a thick boy. He wasn't some guy that looked like he needed a sandwich. Let's see. Shut In is the new Daily Wire produced thriller. Is that the one with the school where the girl where there's a shooting at the school?
No.
That's not. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Because I know that they had a movie where there was a girl that went back and helped her friends out. There was a shooting at a school or something. Let's see. Aaron says that with his Superman curl. Oh, okay. Get that back over there. I'm turning on Thrasher. Let's see. Thrasher says, I actually agree with you. Face One says I thought it was great. When he said that flying was the safest way to travel, he sounded exactly like Christopher Reeves. Yeah, when you look at his dialogue from that movie, it was almost all taken from prior Superman movies. Like, it was dumb. I didn't like it. And if he was a good Superman, he would be back. He wasn't. Let's see. Thrasher says Henry is a WWE version of Superman. False.
It's just a movie, no politics. It proves you can make a movie that people and critics actually agree on when it's just a movie.
Huh.
Awesome.
I have to look up the trailer.
What's wrong with that? He literally cast to pay homage to Christopher Reeves, exactly like. Dumper says Wicked, very or really. Townie, local who never left the neighborhood. The Cape Cod, Packy liquor store. Bubbler, pronounced Bubbla. A water fountain. The hub is the city of Boston. The Packy means liquor store where some mass turns up.
Well, the problem with Brandon Routh was he was a Superman that looked like he needed to eat a sandwich. When you when you look at Henry Cavill and Christopher Reeves, they're thick boys. They had muscle on their body. Brandon Routh, he may have looked like some sort of version of Christopher Reeves. I don't care that Christopher Reeve, if he looked like Christopher Reeve, it was his performance that sucked. Go back and specifically watch Superman Returns and count how much dialogue the dude has, even compared to Lois Lane's husband. Like the guy that played Cyclops, I forget his name, but he had more lines than Brandon Routh did in the movie. So, like, name a movie where the main character, if they do normally speak, if the movie's not revolved around him. Like, go back and count how much dialogue the dude has. He doesn't say much. He doesn't do much. And then he wins. Spoilers. He says, I like you, Ern. You're my friend. But I will have to agree to disagree on Superman Returns. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I'm not shaming you or mad at you or whatever because you like the movie. Art is subjective. I'm just giving you my thoughts on the process because, it is Superman. And when I go to a Superman movie, I expect Superman to be Superman and not a dude that doesn't talk in the movie. Thrasher says, well, it was supposed to be a sequel, wasn't it? They even use the music. Yep. I think that was the biggest issue that they had was it supposed to be it was supposed to be a sequel and they should have just done their own thing. But I'm glad they did what they did because I don't want Brandon Routh to be Superman. I like Henry Cavill. But I mean, he's probably not going to be Superman anymore, so then we'll just get him as Geralt.
And I don't care.
Thrasher says,
dude, the city model was destroyed. My son was terrified. He was 3 when he streamed it. And he was addicted to Thomas and Friends. When the model train got derailed, he would have thought he was actually watching a Freddy movie.
Yeah, James Marsden. Yeah, James Marsden would have been a better Superman than Brandon Routh. Let's see, James Marsden. Like, look at this dude. This dude is a beefcake as well. Like, look at that dude. He would have been a better Superman than Brandon Routh, but he ended up getting. Yeah. He was playing a character that was married to Lois Lane because Superman spent too much time away from Earth. So Lois Lane was like, well, guess I'm going to marry the next guy. But he also played Cyclops as well. Cyclops.
In X-Men?
Yeah, he played Cyclops. See, look, there he is. Cyclops. He could have been Cyclops and Superman.
Look, he's wearing your glasses.
Yeah, that's where I bought. That's why I own those glasses.
Oh, that's cool.
Did you not know that?
No, I don't care.
Oh, yeah, those are called Oakley Juliets. That's why I have these, because they were here. They were also in a movie called Black Hawk Down, and I saw both of them, and I was like, yeah, I like those a lot. And they also were in Mission Impossible 2. Tom Cruise wore a version of them called the Oakley Romeos. I like the Juliets because they're thinner.
Smaller.
Thinner.
Made for girls.
Thinner. Does he look like a girl?
He does.
He's a manly man.
He looks like a girl. He's a man wearing girly glasses.
Let's see. Thresh says, Aaron, it was a terrible movie for one major reason. DC sucks, and the movie is meant to be nostalgic. Dumper says, I'm not a fan of carrot cake or pumpkin cake. I'll take a pumpkin cake. Let's see. Ace says, yeah, Thrasher has my back, so blah. Nah. DC sucks. Let it go. James Marsden is a tool. How dare you? He was in Sonic. Henry Cavill peaked in The Count of Monte Cristo. He played a kid he was a kid in that movie. How dare you? Hey, Henry Cavill he's hit his stride in Witcher. He was also good in The Man from U.N.C.L.E. That was a good movie. Marvel for the win. Ace says, I want me some Oakleys, some of those Oakleys as well. I don't even know how much they cost. I've had my glasses. I bought those 2 years into my marriage, so I've had those almost for 13 years. But I did have a pair of black ones before that I lost. So I've had 2 pairs of Oakley Juliets. One I actually paid for, like at Sunglass Hut. And when I lost those, I was very sad. The pair that I own right now, I bought off of Craigslist for $220. I met the lady and picked them up. Or was it? I think it had to have been. I don't know how I found her, but we found her and went and picked them up. Thrasher says Squirrel Girl can beat Superman. That is a false statement. Superman could fly up in the air and just annihilate her and all the squirrels with his heat vision. Let's see. Ace says, I'm going to get this tomorrow. What is this? Color screen. Nintendo Game & Watch Legend of Zelda. So is it the original Zelda game? Dude, there's emulators out there. There's emulators out there that are free. You can play it right now on your computer. Let's see. Who does? Lazy Dumper says we're all... It says a rocket is on course to slam into the moon.
A rogue rocket?
Huh. Well, it was nice knowing everybody. On March 4th, we're all going to die.
No, we're not. It says Deep Space Nine is going to die. Right there. U.S. Deep Space Climate. Oh, it's Climate, not 9. My bad.
Your brain is as bad as mine. Face One says, you must think Howard the Duck was great then. Whenever I was a kid, I did.
Dun, dun, dun.
Let's see. That is a goodbye, Ace. Ace says this comes Thursday. What is this? Super Mario Odyssey. Now, that's a goodbye. The other one, if you've got a Nintendo Switch, Ace, you could get that family plan and you can have Zelda. You can play Zelda whenever you want with your Switch. It's going to be a fun stream on that day. Let's see. Yeah, but those Game & Watch Zelda's games are dope. Okay, well then answer me this, Ace or JF Get. What makes them dope whenever I can play them on my Switch? Thrasher says Howard the Duck is terrifying. Dude, I remember whenever I was younger, that scene when he's being pulled out of his world and we see that topless duck. I remember being like, what the heck am I watching? What is this duck nudity?
Without feathers?
Yeah, have you never seen
I don't remember there being a nude duck in it.
Yes, she's taking a bath and he's being pulled out of the world. He's going through walls, and then you see this duck topless. See, look. Thrasher says, I remember that. Now Fred's like, turn off the stream. I want to see some
Ducks. No.
I muted it. I didn't say. he was.
Okay, it's 10:30.
It's 10:30.
It's time to go home right now. We're leaving.
Are
Let's
we?
go. Yes.
Why?
Bye.
We still got 30 minutes of birthday.
No.
Are you really wanting to go home? Huh?
Yes.
Oh, he's for real, though. A says, we're all adults here. We know what you're saying. Let's see. JFK says, I have 2 nephews, have 1 Switch, and sharing sucks. So getting them the game and watch Zelda for Christmas lets them play games they've never played, both of them at the same time. So, okay. So that's where I was misunderstanding. And then Fred will get out of here because Fred wants to go. So when you say, so this is more than just one game. So this is like an array of Nintendo games. Is that what I'm understanding? Because when you say you got them this Game & Watch Legend of Zelda, it looks like Legend of Zelda, but it's got like a bunch of games in it. Thrasher says, Bobby being a bird pun. Bobby? Booby? Oh, booby. That boy ain't right. I thought it was Bobby. Leave me alone. Those boobies ain't right. Do you want some propane and booby accessories? You should have gotten the pirate's booty and let Fred try on his birthday. Well, sorry.
Next year.
JF Getz says the Zelda, I believe, has the 2 original Zelda games on the in the Game Boy Zelda. That makes sense. Okay, so it's got Legend of Zelda, Link's Adventure, and then the original Legend of Zelda, and then what was the one on Game Boy?
What does the display look like on that?
Let's see. Okay, it looks like
A
there's
new Game & Watch system featuring 3 games in the Legend of Zelda series is on its way. Enjoy a classic Legend of Zelda experience that fits in the palm of your hand.
Wow.
It will come with the first game in the series, The Legend of Zelda. Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. And the Game Boy version of The Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening game.
Okay, so that's the game that it comes with.
Wow.
So we just bought, when I say we just bought, it's almost March, but Christy bought Dexter and myself the remake of Link's Awakening. I have yet to play it. I've been giving Dexter his time to play and beat it. He's gotten to a point where he doesn't know where to go or what to do, so it's time for me. It's time for Dad to load the game into my Switch and overtake where he's at, because he's gotten to a point where he doesn't, and I don't watch him play the game because I want to have my own experience. So I don't know what he's supposed to be doing. He's just at a spot where he's like, I don't know what to do, Dad. I've been digging everywhere and I haven't found what they told me to find. So I don't know. So now it's my turn. So he's like, Dad, what do I do?
Okay, I don't know. Dig more.
So when I tell him I don't know, he's like,
I saw. Thank you very much.
Let's see. Ace says I have the Super Mario Game & Watch as well. Which one does that come with? Does it come with Mario 1, 2? So it looks like it comes with 4 games on here. One of them looks like the Game & Watch game. So does it come with 3 Mario games? Mario 1, 2, and 3? I'm assuming yes. I have beaten all 3 of those games, sir.
Okay.
It's reasonably priced to have a way portable game. Knack says pretty good system for new gamers. Yeah. All right, we're caught up. Are you ready? You really want to go? Okay.
Yep.
So Fred really wants to go. It's his birthday, so he can call the stream whenever he wants to.
I've been blowing my nose for the last 30 minutes trying to breathe, so it's time to go.
Okay. So Fred, what you got?
Preach the gospel. Jesus is coming. Could be today, could be tomorrow, could be next week. Or you could be in heaven in the next few minutes. Maybe your time, or might be Time for all of us. Preach the gospel. Share your faith. Jesus is coming. Love the people you're around enough to have that tough conversation. Do it. Do it now.
Do it. Do it now. Yeah. I will tell you, Ace, I beat all of the Lost World except for the very last one. I could not figure out how to beat it. So, with that being said, that we will be back on Sunday. Same squirrel time, same squirrel channel. JF Get says, happy birthday, Fred. Have a great rest of your night.
Thank you, thank you.
Ace says, amen. You guys have a great evening. Happy birthday, old fart.
Thank you, thank you.
And all right, with that being said, this has been the Fire Resistant Podcast.
On Twitch.
I'm Ern.
And I'm still Fred.
Good night, everybody.
Blessing and peace in Jesus' name, y'all.
Goodbye.